Right, right, stop rattling your keys. Another video, another YouTube channel that I'm very much enjoying lately is Firmin SAS TV. And so we were in SAS, this geezer. And he came out of the SAS in 92, I think he said. Anyway, as luck would have it, as his luck would have it, he was actually at the Iranian embassy siege. He was one of the troopers that went into the building and that. Anyway, so he's got his YouTube channel, and he's doing bits and bats of this is what it will like, this is what it will like, doing selection, this is what it will like, blah 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 blah. And one of the couple of videos he's done on his channel is about this SAS program they got on Channel 4. I've only seen clips of it. I've not actually watched it myself. But it is. Rusty's very unimpressed with it. The program itself, not the people who are doing the men and women who were, well, it's men in it. The not the ex-British Special Forces blokes who are doing the shouting at these celebrities, but the pretext of, oh, this is SAS, yeah, and Rusty's watching it like, no, it's not. Because here's the rub: there was a TV series about the SAS back in the 90s, early to mid 90s, and Rusty were involved in that, and that was more of a documentary. And I think it was like I managed to find one of the parts on YouTube. They did Iranian embassy, the Gulf War. I think they did a bit about Northern Ireland, and they did the Falklands War as well. They did each part of the series, each episode focused on a conflict that the SAS were involved in. And this, like I say, this was back in the 90s, and it were, well, Rusty were involved in that, and that were, that sort of showed you what they did, how they did it. But obviously, Rusty watches this latest thing that's just got the SAS label on it there, and he's like, hey, he's kind of on the back foot trying to understand it. Well, what this in, we didn't get bollocked when we were in SAS by some screaming lunatic, because the men who are joining up to the men who want to get their feet under the SAS regimental table, they've got a bit of drive about them. They've got a bit of, they want to be there. You don't have to give them bollockings, because well, if you do have to give them bollockings, you don't need those people in your regiment. And then, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. You can sling your hook, sort of thing. But there's obviously a lot of people who are watching watching Rusty's channel, and they really, you can see that they comments, oh, Rusty's he's complaining about it. Well, yeah, of course he's complaining about it, because I believe he served 15 years in the SS, in his regiment, so he's got a bit of loyalty to his regiment. So when he sees somebody, some TV production company using the name of his regiment, oh, look at that. And it turns out it's like just another bit of 21st century media guff. Yeah, it's going to rankle him, isn't it? But I suspect that people listening to his opinion, probably having watched the TV show, and he's kind of blowing holes in their take on it. They've probably watched it and thought, wow, this is brilliant, and it's like, no, it's a load of crap. And nobody likes to be told that something they've signed up to is a load of crap. And I think that's where a lot of ill feeling towards Mr. Firmin. It's coming from, but he's, cause from what he said, he's 70-year-old, this bloke. 70-year-old. He'd done 15 years. By 1992, he'd done 15 years. And 1992, crying out loud. But there you go. That's how it is. There's, not all things peddled on the telly are ship shape.